into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
Hey Google, play Insane.
Got it. Insane by Black Riff Zero N. Here it is on YouTube Music.
When you don't use bounce, dryer heat can be a real monster. It turns clothes into static magnets for your hair. Use bounce to stop it. If you want static resistant clothes,
dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival, the equal opportunity killer, Alistair. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire, and now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.
Hey, how's it going, Hollins?
Do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Hopefully you enjoy my content. I went live on TikTok for a little bit. I'm going to go live here on YouTube, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and just say thank you to everyone for all the likes, support, and everything. If you want to ask me anything, get to know me, I'd be glad to perform any of my videos if you want me to.
Entertaining.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Monday. Check my channel out if you want. Again, I'm just going live to thank everybody, but I can perform anything I recently did. I've made like 9 or 10 videos today. I hope you enjoy them. Hey, New Zealand. Hey, good vibes from here in the USA. I appreciate everything. And again, I just started off less than a year. I can lip sync very good. I'm starting to use my own voice, acting, whatever else. Check my page out. I'd be glad to try to perform something for you. And again, I don't follow the trend, but I do know like something of that for the most part. But no, I can't say that. No, I am a lone wolf, and I won't never follow the little bandwagon. Singing, I've never personally tried my own voice, but again, like recently in the past 2 to 3 weeks, I started using my own voice as far as doing Bane and Step Brothers. I just did one today, which I did the Step Brothers the movie. I used my own voice in that one. But singing, I've never tried. To be honest, my whole life I kept quiet. I never did anything. But for some reason, like something called to me less than a year. Y'all seem to enjoy it. Hundreds and thousands of people at times watch my content and enjoy it. I know I'm sloppy at times. I'm very funny at times. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. What is your favorite card? I will show you outside. She's a little bit dirty, but my favorite car is a 350Z. I drove a 1995 Honda for almost 10 years or more and saved up all my money to buy my 350Z dream car I wanted. But Nissan 350Z is my favorite car. How about you?
He had the spirit, and he would smile every time he'd hear it. So he knew every single lyric.
I just always loved that little sporty look of it and everything. If I didn't buy that, it would definitely have been like an Acura or something like that. I'm a little old, but I love those like sporty looks. Dodge Demon. That is a beautiful car too, and I know you can customize those as well and put a few little things. Oh, that's yours. Okay. Hey, I'm happy for you as well. That is a beautiful car. I do love like the Dodge look too, like how it looks and like the Dodge Demon. Like obviously the sound, I do love it. But I think we can both agree, like when it sounds and it's fast and it looks good, it's okay. But when it just sounds, when you put a muffler on it and it doesn't go anywhere and it sounds like shit, it's just that's why I grew up with. I used to laugh and just see those little Hondas and cars like that. The Dodge Demon is nice. Congratulations again. I think the next thing I might get, maybe when it hits towards summertime, a little bit of something like that. I'm kind of thinking about a bike a little bit, but I've been thinking about it for a few years, but I really don't want to, just because I don't have a dash cam on my car, which I might get this year because I can make funny content with that as well. I know I can, but people drive just so bad, like it just sucks. I drive so good, and I avoided so many accidents in my life just because I have to pay attention to things that I'm not supposed to pay attention to. Hey Google, play Love in Paradise.
Love in Paradise by Jorge Rivera Herons, sure.
Is this it?
Playing on YouTube Music.
I'll show you. This device I have is a piece of crap. You have to give it the name and the artist. It's not like a phone or a tablet. You can go into Google settings or whatever else, but if you click on it, it will say error or whatever else. So you have to give it like the actual song and name. Hey, I can't say selflessness. I can't say that's really my lifestyle. And again, I just had a whole bunch of time off, and I just took care of things at home. Made a whole bunch of content, as y'all know. But now I have to take my ass back to work tonight, here in about an hour or so. But I just want to thank everybody and everything else. But I don't have too much time to do that. And again, around my area in 36 years, nothing has changed. It's all the same women. I if you really want to know it, I do it at a different point in time. Maybe I will go live again tomorrow. Maybe y'all seem to enjoy me going live a little bit. I'm going to read this other comment. That okay, I'll let it play, but glad that's the song you wanted. It's my first time hearing it. I don't know it. Bernova is. It sounds like the one artist, like a old rock song or like someone I used to know. I can't say exactly. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Again, like I know a lot of songs and people and stuff like that, and I praise those people that can sing like the whole lyrics of a song or whatever else. But if I hear the song or if I see the picture of a person, then I'll know it immediately. But I'm not going to remember like everyone's name and do that because again, I just pay attention myself to be honest. But everyone who likes my content, supports or be positive, I always try to pay attention to you as well, like your comment, subscribe back, whatever else. I'm always positive and happy towards everyone else. But, at times, depending how I feel, when people want to be negative, whatever else, I don't apologize for it. Maybe I should, but, I give them the taste of their own little medicine, which they obviously do deserve. If they want to be nasty or treat other people disrespectfully, whatever else, and my whole life, I share this a little bit with y'all. Like I grew up, I never did any of this. I wanted to go live or be in front of y'all. So at times my teeth may be like a little bit yellow or they may be white, whatever else. But again, I promise you, if something drastically happens, less than a year of me doing this, and I'll put everything towards, I guess, getting everything fake or whatever else. But again, it doesn't bother me. But I know in this generation, I guess for me growing up, I know that's like kind of an important thing. I guess is to have like a full set of white teeth or whatever else. But for my background, everything else growing up, fighting, military, whatever else. Hey, happy birthday, Russell! For those who did join the military, stuff like that, that was just ready to send you off to boot camp or whatever else. So these two teeth are fake. They will always be more yellow than the other ones. So immediately, instead of fixing them, they pulled them out and just gave me a partial and called it a day. Have you met Mr. Beast? No, and to be honest, I personally don't care about him, even though I see his product all over the store. I know of him, and again, yes, I know he's famous, whatever else. Same as Ridley Scott, my most famous movie producer who makes the Alien movies, Predator, stuff like that. Yes, I know of their names and everything else, but if I ever see them out in the street, 100%, I'm not going to be like everyone else. Yeah, I would never do that my whole fucking life. Yes, I know them. Speed, you can mention like other famous YouTube people, but again, that's why I think I've been successful in my life is because I never followed the bandwagon and just watched the news or did anything else. I just try to be me. Yes, unfortunately, in this life, no matter what, every music, beat, video, movie, whatever else, you have to copy it to a certain point. But I like to put my own little twist on it. You should try a giant popsicle. That does sound delicious, to be honest. I watch like a lot of them videos too. People who eat those big ass giant gummy bears that I never imagined that they would make. But yes, I guess the worm gummy bear they made like a fucking foot long, 2 foot long version of that little sucker. If he has a channel or page, again, I'll be glad to. And usually, like stuff like this, again, I'm nothing special. You should never say that about yourself. And again, I just started less than a year. I'm nothing special. Anybody can do this. Just make videos every day. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you, whether it's negative, positive always helps. But if you like my content, everything like that, I usually make a video like, and I have for certain people that like my content all the time, and you do come in and support me. I will give you a shout out or do my best I can to maybe give you a few more people. And again, next year I plan to make it a whole lot better. But I'll keep paying attention to you, Russell, and give you a shout out. But happy birthday! I know it was 3 days ago, but happy late birthday. Hope everything goes well. Hope you got the gifts you wanted. And Merry Christmas to everyone. I planned to go live doing that, but I didn't. But maybe towards New Year's, I think I am all. So maybe I'll go live and just say hey to everyone. Again, lip singing, 100%. In the beginning, I may have not been so good, but I know now I can lip sing. But I'm starting to try to use my own voice and really get into acting more. But rap, I know I did like 2 or 3 Eminem songs. I was very proud of at least 2 of them. I probably did like multiple times, but I probably did 2 or 3 Eminem songs. But I was very proud of at least 2 of them. But rapping, no. I would honestly say I would be scared to do like one artist for sure that I know that I always remember no matter what and when I get old or whatever else is because of man what's that show called Pit My Ride I know he was the main person he should have been the main person of Pit My Ride. I know I think of his name but it's at the tip of your tongue you can never say it. Godzilla, yes, I do love that one and I know I can do that one. All right, so Hollins, give me tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to Godzilla. And again, if you watch any of my recent content, I just post. I made probably 10 videos today, but I'd be glad to perform them to you at any moment in time, right here, right now, before I have to go off here in a few minutes. But Godzilla, I do love that song, but just because the video was so cool. So maybe I'll try. I'll do something tomorrow. I'll post it. I'll try to tag you, but I will do it tomorrow. If I don't tag you, I'm only going to make like 5 or 10 videos at the most tomorrow because I have to go to work. My time's limited, the gym, everything else. So it will be tomorrow if you just want to go on my channel. But I promise you, I will make a Godzilla Eminem video tomorrow. Oh, you have a good rap skill? Hey, I would love to hear it. Again, make a video, tag me. Um, and again, I'm going to try to remember everyone's name. I'm going to try to continue to go live, everything else. But again, you know me, I post videos every day. But as far as going live, like I tell most people, whether you have muscle, skinny, big, fat, whatever else, some people are self-conscious. I personally hate going live. I don't want to show my face in front of people. So it's hard for me at times to want to do this, but sometimes I feel okay and I'm okay with doing it for like 10, 15 minutes. But making videos, as you know, you don't have to be in front of everyone, so you're fine with it. And again, I did this less than a year, so I really do hate being in front of y'all. But I love and appreciate y'all so much. I have a channel, and please subscribe. Let me see if I can do it here without causing any issues. Add as a moderator, hide user as channel, blah blah blah. Um. All right, so I'm gonna remember y'all names, but if you want me to subscribe to your channel again, y'all support me. Just like my content. I will like your content as well. And as most people know, who I'm waiting for a few names to join in that I do recognize. But if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back and do the best I can as liking your videos and do everything. And if you share, do whatever else. And again, I'm nothing special. Next year, I'm planning to shoot for the stars, but things pick up. Yeah, I have no problem shouting your names out or doing the best I can to support everyone because that's what it's all about, is supporting other people and doing the best you can. And again, I'm a happy person. Like I said, I love and thank every one of y'all here. I'm going to read the comments here in a little bit. But if anyone be towards negative towards me, I don't ever check out the age or anything like that. But if you're on here, you want to be nasty towards people, expect the same in return. And I can only give you a certain taste because of certain restrictions on here because of sensitivity. What is the one rock band that sings Munster? I want to say Skillet. Hey Google, Munster Skillet.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
And every time I don't get it right, and she says that, if I was like click on it like it does now, and I can show you, it would just say error. So unless I don't give her like the full name or song, then it's just, this little device I have is hopeless. But I want to say it's much. I do love doing that one, as you know too. I make probably many videos of that, but I would say Mudbang Happy is one of my really most favorite videos. I know my glasses probably bother most of y'all, but I promise you, like at this moment, I'm 100% blind, and I've been lazy my personal self, and for my insurance, everything else, it's 100% free. But I just didn't take advantage of my contacts and stuff, whatever else. But I cannot see anything at all without my glasses. And Hollins, I am a good editor. Hey, again, when I get done with this, I'm gonna do it right now. As you see, I'm gonna screenshot this, so I do have a few little names up on here. So when I go to work later on, I'm gonna click on your page, check your content out, give a few likes, everything else. Hey Google, play Insane.
Okay, Insane by Black Riff Zero N. Here it is on YouTube Music.
So I'm gonna take him in the concert because it's my 8-year-old brother. He loves that band. Hey, that is definitely a big surprise. Me personally, only been to like I guess one small concert my whole life. But us growing up and they could have like all those big ass systems, and there was like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people like just in that big ass crowd. It was so cool. My mom personally told me many stories of Kiss concerts and like other things that she personally went through, and then I think it's so awesome. I hate being around so many people, especially in this generation, because trust issues, and you never know what to expect. So I honestly do get paranoid and cautious when I get around like 10 or more people, or especially like in a crowded area like that. I always like to like watch my surroundings, and I don't trust people anymore. King Bunglish Place. Is that a song?
Do I know want you
And no pal of mine.
departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time.
All right, well, let me do. I think I have a few people here, so I'm gonna do one song personally. I know I'm not gonna fuck up too bad, just for y'all can see like my acting skills or whatever else. But again, I make videos every day. I hope y'all enjoy them. I'm gonna try to. I get more confident every time I do this. It's been less than a year, so y'all work with me. I work with y'all. All right, I'll give it a try. Hey Google, play King Von Grease Place.
Playing King Von Heartbreak Dub Gleesh Place on YouTube.
Maybe. Gleesh. Gleesh. Is this it? Well, I don't know if it's ad or is this it? Well, that didn't last long. I was gonna try to read the description of it. Hey Google, play King Von Gleesh Place.
Sure, Gleesh Place by King Von. Playing on YouTube Music.
Okay, okay. Yeah, just thankfully I can read it this time. The first one was like 10 seconds and it went away immediately. Never heard this. It's my first time. And again, like if anyone has a request or want me to do a song, if I never heard any to it, like my freestyle ability is not really good to be honest. But if you give me a chance and like I could just do it like by myself, not going live, then it would probably take. Hey, how's it going? It would probably only take like one or two tries. I just have to find like a little chorus part in it, and I know I can know it. And again, personally, I don't listen to rap. Old school rap, I do, but the new generation rap, I feel like it's meaningless. Like the lyrics, everything like that. Obviously, it makes sense to a certain part, like that party club style, whatever else. But I feel like it doesn't have like that passion, like the old rap. Let's PvP my username, Max. I got tongue. I get PvP on RuneScape. Everything else is having a battle. Um, that's not really appropriate for this YouTube thing. I mean, if you want to go on my TikTok page and watch me go to sleep and my other followers and content, yes, but this is YouTube. It's not really. All right, so I'm still checking the comments. So again, so I'm gonna play one song personally. I know I can kind of perform for y'all. I probably do this many times. Maybe y'all will enjoy it. Just kind of see me in action a little bit. And every day I do this, I get a little bit more confident and better. Hey Google, play "You Remind Me of the Babe."
Sure, playing Labyrinth. You remind me of the Babe. Official video, Netflix on YouTube.
Hey Google, max volume. I'll check the comments in a second. I can't see anything, but I'm gonna try to perform this for a little bit.
So my baby crying heartless, babe could cry. My baby's love had gone and left my
Baby blue, nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use.
Slime and snails, or puppy dog snails.
Thunder or lightning, baby said.
dance, magic dance,
All right, so I personally love myself. I can do this every day. I do love the elaborate dance magic song so much. It makes me excited doing it, and that's why I try to encourage other people to be happy and just post videos, do everything else. And again, I don't pay attention to those people, and those people who do anything like that, to be honest, have usually have their page on private because they have their feelings hurt at one point in time. And again, every video I do, I have comments turned on because it doesn't mean nothing to me. It doesn't bother me at all. And again, they get what they want in return. Usually, it just makes me stronger and better, and I would usually sling out like 5, 10 more videos. And they like again, they can't act. They could probably only lip sync bare minimum. And again, I say this on TikTok. If you go on TikTok and know everything else, I'm like probably less than the 6%, 7% of people that actually don't use filters, anything like that. Yes, I agree. But again, appreciate it for having my back. Everything else, love y'all as always. But don't pay attention to them. I don't pay attention to them as well. I will always, if I'm bored, if I have free time, I would always respond to them and give them a taste of their own medicine. And by some chance, if their page is not on private, like I said, because they had their feelings hurt at one point in time and they're so sensitive. But if their page is not on private, I do love to give them a taste of their own medicine. And it usually makes them delete their account or do something else. It happened a few times already. I'm not proud of it, but that's what they get. Again, I love and thank you and appreciate everyone in the world. I will give you my shirt off my back. I would be so kind and generous to you in real life. But as soon as you decide to get an attitude, do whatever else, I promise you, you would get that same respect in return. Sunny Russian. So I'm gonna do you a favor right now, and you can go f yourself, which you probably did a few times. So I'm gonna hide this user of the channel, fix that issue real quick, and no one has to see him again. Yep, Sunny's already gone. They don't have to worry about it. Again, he's I don't like to say this about people, but again, when people be nasty, he's just a jealous loser. And again, I am nothing special. I just want to thank every one of y'all. Anybody can do this, going live every day, making videos, lip singing. You may not be the best at it in the beginning, but the more you try, yes, you will be successful at anything you do, as far as a job, career, whatever you want to do. Russell, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But I think you may have heard me, but I did ban him or block him completely from the channel.
There was a boy, he had the voice of an angel and sang to us.
User, I may have to scroll up. I don't know what I missed. I don't think I accused. Maybe that wasn't towards me. I don't think I accused you of anything. But to answer that one question, no, I'm 100% straight. I mean, again, that's why I'm going live. Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Volume 6. A little bit better. But that's why I'm going live. If y'all want to ask me any questions, I'll be glad to get to know you. And again, small little questions like that doesn't bother me. But as far as Sunny or whatever that person or other people try to do, then yes, it's an issue. But y'all want to get to know me, I have no problem answering any questions. That's why I'm here. And again, happy Monday. I didn't say it, but Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy New Year's. I will see y'all again before that. But thank you to everyone. And to that one question, Patrick, yes. Again, I apologize. It's my own fault. There's no reason to say I'm sorry, but I have been lazy. My insurance covered 100%. I can get contacts at any moment in time, and I'm going to do that in the beginning of the year, and I'm going to take this more serious. So if y'all work with me, I work with y'all. But I promise you, I do have contact lenses and everything like that. I'm going to get them in the beginning of the year, January. You should see a lot of things more different, and I'm going to change things for sure. See a few things going on. Again, I just want love and peace to everyone. I'm just here to talk. Definitely not that. I'll tell you that much. All right, so Meow, if you keep it up, or okay, let me see. And again, I love, appreciate everyone. It doesn't bother me at all. You may be able to talk for this barely moment in time, but I will take you immediately off my channel, and you can't do anything else but make a new page. And many people did that before just to come back on my channel, TikTok, YouTube, whatever else. So I don't want to do that, but again, I just want to say, hey, talk to everyone, get to know everyone. Definitely not towards me. I don't know what GTA 5 and me have going live having to do with any of this. Actually, I do. I think I got it on the couch over there. But for anyone who's watching, I didn't post the video, but I will do it later today or tomorrow. But do you want to see what my brother gave me for Christmas? I'll wait. Maybe one comment. Maybe want to see it. I'm actually happy of it. I haven't appreciated it as much as I should, but for it being that old, I should appreciate it a lot more. I never looked up the price yet. Maybe it's not that much. I really don't know, but I'm just glad to have one for being that old. I'll wait on the comments a little bit if y'all do want to see what I one thing I okay. So here is one of the two things my brother gave me for Christmas. It is a 1999 PSA 5 Charizard. And I think there's a history behind this. I think maybe why he gave it to me, but that's a long story. But hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. And it still brings me chills, and I'm still so happy. And again, I haven't took the time to appreciate it so much, but I will. Yeah, I doubt they cost like $10. Yeah, I'll share my little life story here. I don't know, something maybe happened. He started collecting Pokemon again within the last maybe year, less than a year or something like that. But I think something maybe triggered to him because we all have older brothers or sisters, whatever else. So when I was younger, I still have my Dragon Ball Z Yu-Gi-Oh collection for almost 20 years ago, whatever, give or take. And I still would have had my Pokemon collection. But he threw all my Pokemon cards out in the room. Every single one of them. I mean, everything you can imagine from back then to be what it's worth now. So I don't know if something happened, but he did buy me like I'll show you real quick. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm just going to show you a little bit. So he did give me that Charizard, and he bought me almost all of the old collection right here. And these are all like base set fossil, all of the old ones. I'm only going to flip like one or two more pages, but you can imagine like all these old cards from back from like 2000, 1999, 2001. A lot of these old cards right here, and I'm starting to shake a little bit just because like the memories just seeing like all these pictures and a few of the holographics, man. Because like especially like these two, Middle King and Clefairy, like you could imagine my collection. Let me see what time it is. Okay, so I do have like 10 more minutes on my hands. I go live, but I can go grab my Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh collection as well. But like all these cards are so old. They're starting to make me shake right now a little bit just because it's like bringing so much memories too from the Meows to the Poliwrath, especially this little holographic baby right. All right, I'm gonna put this away real quick. Yeah, I'm shaking a little bit just because like I guess like the history and the memory on there. Yes, but you know it just like you know it felt so good. But I this guy did okay. Let me see what I missed. But sorry, yeah, I'm still shaking a little bit because of that. But that's like my little history. But me growing up, I would have had like probably millions or thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards. But all of them got thrown out in the rain when I was younger. Got my older brother got mad or had a fight or something like that. So I guess he kind of made up for it. Again, I never looked up any of his prices, but I would say I'm so happy just because of that little bad boy right there for sure. Just have that back again. But yeah, they could be worth thousands and stuff like that. And I guess maybe that's why you know when he did give me that for Christmas, he said you know maybe just again I didn't want to look up the prices or anything. He just said maybe just save it down the road in case you ever want to sell it or do anything. Hey, Smoko, appreciate it. Yes, he is a good man to be honest. He definitely made up for it. Even before that, when certain things happened or whatever else, you know, he always like you know he always helped everyone out in the world or family like my dad and like me ever did stuff like that. But you know, like we always like I said, as soon as anybody always just disrespect me or did anything bad, you know, we always have that same, you know, we always show that same respect back in return. But yes, he is such a good person, though. Trump is a legend. Buy Ethereum and stop charting your silver against the shady USD. Um, Honda, if you know what you're doing in crypto, yes, Ethereum is a very good cryptocurrency to buy if you know what you're doing. That, along with a few other OG ones. Me personally, I have thou. And again, if you know what you're doing, again, but to answer this one guy questions, yes, Ethereum is a very good coin. Same, but Bitcoin is more dangerous, and I don't recommend it. But Ethereum, you have the prices are very easy to make money off of. But all my thousands of dollars are in Litecoin. Pokemon cards outperform gold and silver, and they should. Yes, I agree. And I'll show you real quick. It's not really so messy, and I do. But you see all my little, you know, I love Pokemon so much. I have posters everywhere and shit. You know, I hardly stay here at home. You know, this is where I first started off at before lip singing, acting, or doing whatever I'm doing now. But I have a One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, anything you can name it. I try to start making like card videos and doing stuff like that. Hundreds and thousands of dollars over here, especially for these two little cards right here. Probably adds up to I guess 4 to 5 thousand. I had pulled these in 10 to 9 boxes or less. I pulled this one on my very first box of Dragon Ball Z cards I ever bought. You know, I was going through a little bit of a rough time, and I guess you know my ex, everything else, and you know, I just like I guess wanted to just take a gamble, same as like going to the store and maybe lottery tickets or whatever else. But yes, if you had those OG cards, they were outperforming that gold and silver in a heartbeat. I think it popped on TikTok recently or something like that. I think Logan Paul had a illustration rare or something like that, a PSA 10. And I think it was like 5.7 to like 10, maybe 10 million, something like that. Yeah, Matt, but I'm so disappointed. But I'll show you one real quick. I think there's only one PSA 8 or 10 of this card. This is a 2004 or 2000 DBZ scored car. And the only way you can tell this here in the bottom, if this little part is shining, it's limited, which there's only so many amounts of it. But if it's not shining, it's unlimited, where they made thousands or hundreds of copies of it. But I think Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball Z, they did so many reprints. I think that they're hardly worth anything, to be honest. Like even the cards I have like 20 years ago almost, first edition, everything else like that. I don't even think they're worth that much. Hey, no, DBZ is very awesome. I know I grew up with it personally because my generation, like that anime, and most people would disagree. Whether it's One Piece, Demon Slayer, whatever else, like Yu Hakusho, whatever. People are always gonna say those are better than Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z will always be the greatest anime of all time that painted the road for everything. Even One Piece, making his little yellow hair getting stronger, whatever else. That copied Dragon Ball Z. Everybody copies it so much. Hey, I appreciate that. But I have somebody that loves me more. But thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome, thank you. Have a good day. Yes, I was born in 1990. I am almost 36 years old in February. Man, Cartoon Network, man, was the people don't even know Cartoon. Hey, thank you for saying that so much. Cartoon Network was the greatest. I'm trying to remember all these shows from Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, Angry Beavers, Stinky. I remember Stinky McDiver. I don't remember the show's name, but like all those little crazy shit, man. Like those were the best shows ever. The person that loved me more that I asked for something and I got it in return immediately. That's all you need to know. Channel 32. It's hard to remember that, but us growing up, we had those big ass. My mom actually still has one of those old 45 and 50 old screens and there's stuff like that. Those are like really heavy shits. I'm from 91. Buy some Ethereum 1 to 1 and not trade. Hold invest. And again, yes, I know Ethereum. I'm a daily trader as well. Depending when it goes, if I stay up to date to it. But yes, the prices. You can easily make money back in return and stuff like that. But all my money is in Litecoin at the moment, which is the same way, which dropped more than Ethereum. So if you know what you're doing, you can make more in the investment and return in Litecoin than Ethereum at the moment. But again, the more thousands of money you have in it, yes. But either way, Litecoin is more of an investment than Ethereum at the moment. Favorite anime of all time would definitely be Dragon Ball Z. After that, as my name on TikTok and the person I'm trying to be, I would say my second most favorite anime character would be from Street Fighter is Akuma. Yes, and again, same as Bitcoin, with Doge or whatever else. Yes, Bitcoin you can make a lot of money, but it's very whatever that word is. I'm probably going to get it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Volatile, where it can go drastically from tens of thousands or whatever else. So if you don't know what you're doing, Bitcoin, do not put any of your money in it. But I would say if Bitcoin ever drops down back to 25,000 again, I would throw everything you have in the fucking tank in it, and make sure you have some on reserve, and just hold it off for like 1 or 2 years, and you should be okay. But anything besides that, again, I don't want to talk about this on here and give people bad things. It's the same as gambling and shit like that. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose all your money. But in some coins, you won't, but it would take a while to get your money back or cash it back out and break even, whatever else. And again, I'm going to quit that conversation. That's for a different point in time. But if you do want to learn a little bit of that, whatever else, I may be personal outside of this. Maybe I'll try to teach you a little bit. But yes, I can show you on here too. I have screenshots. I do invest as well. It's been okay. I'm checking the comments. I'm a bullish. Be the Headers Network. What is your favorite? It's been a good time to buy over Christmas. Yes, a lot of things have dropped to their original prices, and for those who don't know, like crypto, whatever, like those, like he just said, fork of Bitcoin, Litecoin is a fork of Bitcoin. No, again, like I said, some people you can trust, and again, I don't want to talk about this because people know what they're talking about, and other people don't know what they're talking about. But me personally, I never lost anything. Same as lottery. If you keep spending money doing whatever else, if you don't break even, you losing money. Don't get into it. I I will won't never even be close to not even losing money, and I'm so thankful for me knowing and paying attention to certain things. But again, it's gambling, whatever else. If you don't know what you're doing, you can lose all your money. Yes, taxes, everything else is a nightmare, and I wish most of my money didn't go towards wasteless things. I know it was all over TikTok. Minnesota, I think Minnesota. I think they finally they found like so many frauds or like daycare stuff like that too. Of like I wish a lot of my money didn't go towards like stuff like that too, especially here in the USA or whatever else that maybe it's not supposed to go to, and there's people just taking our tax. Yeah, it does suck. But yeah, that was unfortunate. Favorite food? Okay. I shared this on TikTok. Um, but I would say my personal favorite food is Mexican food, ACP. For some reason, I just love like all that melted cheese and rice and chicken, and then like getting that tortilla chip and eating it. That would I would say honestly, if that was like if I was to die today and I had one meal to eat, that would probably be my most favorite thing to eat. TMZ. Oh, I thought that it reminded me of that little. Hey Google, play Marino. I'm doing fine. I don't know why it's turning off.
I Am Doing Fine by Marino Shore. Playing on YouTube
Let me
Music.
see what time it is. All right, I'm gonna stick around for y'all for like maybe 5 more minutes, and then see Ronan. I can if you want.
I've been saying inside too much lately. Probably contributes to my anxiety.
I would say,
'Cause I need to get more vitamin D. So I take a
as
sip
far
of
as performing a song, maybe I would say my personal favorite would be the Labyrinth movie. You remind me of the Babe, or maybe Marino Devil in Disguise, maybe. But I can't say I have a really a personal favorite song. If I had to try to really pick one and say really gets me pumped up since I work out, do everything else, I would say Mudvayne Happy. Mudvayne Happy would be my favorite song. Why is Harkiston asking so much questions? I guess because he can, it's a free country and anybody can ask what they want. I think you kind of been a little bit more. Hey, Russell. But I would definitely say Mudvayne Happy would be my probably most personal favorite song because the way I've been getting back in shape again, being able to pop my veins out, doing that one little happy part, I kind of do love doing that. But today was my last cheat meal. I don't know. I know I mentioned it, but I will say it again. I'm waiting on that one card to come back from FedEx. I'm gonna take it immediately to the card shop, sell it, buy a few supplements, food, other little things, and get a secondary phone and go live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Make my videos, everything else, and hopefully get. I'm gonna try to get in way better shape than what I was. I don't know what I'm gonna look like, but in 2 weeks, I'm really just gonna grind it out. I've been working out every day for like the past 2, 3 weeks, but I kept all my hair, everything as y'all see. So I'm gonna shave, quit being lazy, do all that. But again, it is cold as shit here in North Carolina. Probably almost the past week, it has been pretty decent. I would say above 50, but maybe the past 2, 3 days, I want to say it's like down to like seems like maybe 30 to 40, like getting close to there a little bit again. So I don't want to shave and do all that shit. So I probably will and I'm gonna make a whole bunch of videos and get in shape and take a few supplements and really grind it out. And I'll go live. I've been going live on TikTok lately quite a bit, but I'm gonna try to go live here on YouTube as well, and maybe show some of my workout things or whatever else. And again, feel free to comment. I'll be glad to do any of the videos you want me to do. Let you gentlemen be comfortable. Okay. Okay, so I think I may call it quits. But again, main purpose of this was just get to know everyone, thank everyone, maybe block a few people that shouldn't be here or just be negative or whatever else. But again, my main purpose was to thank everyone. Hope you enjoy my content. I am done 100% making videos from today. If I feel lucky later at work, maybe I might make one more video, but I don't think I'm not gonna go live or do anything else. But I will see y'all tomorrow, probably 12, 15 hours from now, and I'll make a few more videos. But again, thank you. Have a good day.